event that has occurred over the past few days.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with the statement 100%.
So I have, of course, Brandon here. Steven is dead. No more funny. And then I also have Jake.
Dead.
Jake is
Hello.
here. Yeah. Hey, Peter. Hey, Lois.
What?
Hey, Lois. Bluegrass State.
Yes.
The Bluegrass State is gay.
Hey, be nice.
You live there.
Yeah, Jake, you live here. You
I
live in
may
the
live here,
Bluegrass
but it doesn't-
region, too.
Hey, I may live here, but that doesn't mean I like it.
That's true. I don't like the part of Virginia where I live, so...
Oh, can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Virginia is pretty. Kentucky is pretty, too, except for some certain areas.
Yeah.
Louisville.
But, well, let's get into this. Let's explain what... Brandon, how about you explain what occurred about a week ago at this point?
What? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any out there, I don't know. It was my idea for Michael to come over here and Jake to tag along with us, and we do some train stuff in Kentucky, I suppose. It started last weekend. Well, not last week, but the week before. Michael came over on Friday. We hung out, did some rail fanning that we only got one train that day. And then the next morning we did some rail fanning. Me and Michael walked up to a signal, only got one train that day as well. And we also went to not one train in the morning, went to the beach room, checked that out. It was an alright experience there. And then we saw a train in Lexington and checked out the R.J. Corman Yard in Lexington. We saw some cool stuff over there.
And we have
We
pictures.
almost went to the PAL yard in Louisville.
Yeah.
No, we didn't do that.
We were talking about going to Louisville, but that didn't happen. But yeah.
But one major thing learned about this whole trip is the apple walnut thing from
Rafferty's
is really good.
The best. So, Jack is here. The other Jack is here. Southern is here. In the YouTube chat. No one's on the Twitch chat, unfortunately. But let's how about we go through some of our photos? I guess
right,
I'll
Michael,
go.
you go first. Yeah,
I'll go first while. Do you want me to? Is it okay if I show the faces?
Yeah, that's fine for me.
How about you, Jake?
I'm fine with that.
You get to see all of our ugly mugs, folks.
So yes, so here is this was, I think, day 1. No, this was day 2. 'Cause my pictures actually start on day 2. So here is yours truly in the Kentucky Steam hat. Brandon's in the middle, and Jake is with his Norfolk Southern hats on the side.
Do we want to tell these folks how Jake got his hat?
Jake, please explain. How did you get your beautiful Norfolk Southern hat?
Let's see. It was December 2018. I was out there with a buddy here in Junction City, and we were waiting for a meet to happen. And 117, which is I think it was an Elkhart to Chattanooga manifest, came screaming around the corner, and there was an engineer on the second, or a conductor, walking on the walkway of the second engine. And he come around that corner so quick, and I don't think he realized how fast they were going, and the hat flew off his head and went under the train. And then when the train passed by, I walked over and picked up the hat.
So yes, that's how that hat has been made. And by the way, while I'm sharing my photos, you guys post your photos in the general chat.
I remember I can't do that. Too big.
Oh shit. All right. Well,
I'll just stream it.
Yeah, after I'm done. So here were some more pictures of the first day. You know, us hanging out at the crossing, and there were signals down there. There were some signals, and naturally, we needed to go down and see the signals. So we did the big trespass.
That is a requirement.
There was a dead animal that got run over. The carcass.
There was
of the
two
dead
of them.
animal.
There was a dog, and then there was a deer. The dog was pretty far gone, and so was the deer.
There's Brandon staring at his children or something. I don't know.
What?
So yeah, Lawrenceburg signals. Gay safe train signals. There was a signal mount just lying in the woods.
Yes, there was.
I don't know why.
I was in the of this.
Yeah, Jake stayed back the crossing, so haha, safe train. So this was us setting up, and Brandon, if you direct your attention to the stream, this is why I need a new camera, because my camera, by the way, is like 8 years old. So we saw this train with this very grainy 280p video.
280p, good lord.
Or something dumb like... It's like 480 or something. I don't know.
Ouch.
Just intermodal, pretty epic.
All we saw while we were there were freaking intermodals. We didn't see any manifests.
There's Brand,
Well,
and then after
23G had a little bit of that.
23G had a bit of manifest on it, but after that we went to Kentucky Steam. Kentucky Steam. I mean Bluegrass
There's
Fair
a Bluegrass.
Museum. There's Brandon and there's Jake, and then there's Jake again. So I've already been to Bluegrass Fair Museum one time. I'm pretty sure on some of the older streams I have pictures of that, but. Here were some more pictures of just the BGRM. Here's the little depot they have there. And one thing that they put on there is, each of these coaches, they put the original railroad on there. So, CNJ.
Yeah, I mean, I remember specifically Michael basically robbed them of their training magazine.
Oh yeah, they had, they were giving away like free magazines, and there was like an entire rack of them, and I picked up like 10. And, I'll go and... So yeah, here's the cab car, obviously, it's from the CNJ. Here's the fake searchlight. This is not a real searchlight.
Fake.
Yeah, fake and not real. Here's the front of that CNJ cab car. Here's Brandon with his mask on, and I think this is the L&N caboose. Yeah, it's in the L&N caboose. South Louisville shops built. Central Kentucky Versailles subdivision, that's pretty nice. There was this, obviously. Built in 1964 by South Louisville shops, donated by CSX Transportation, arranged by L&N Historical Society. And I took all these pictures for Steven because he loves the L&N. And then there's Brandon again, and then there's the caboose. And then next to it they have the Southern Railway caboose, and they have Southerners Think Safety on it, which I thought was pretty nice. Yeah, you see these everywhere, these caboose everywhere. There's the BGRM sign, rebuilt November of 1970. The MRS-1 that they have there.
One of two.
One of two. Where was the other one, Brandon?
The other one was on the other end of the yard. It was next to the Jeep 8.
Yeah.
7738.
These things used to run, and then they just kind of stopped running.
I remember I opened up the fuel oil safety shutoff valve, and there was nothing in there.
Yeah, apparently someone was trying to restore one of these.
No, they were trying to restore in the FM, but that was like a father-son project, and I'm not sure. I just kind of quit. Because if you look at the pictures of the Fairbanks Sports, you could tell the front of it's been painted, but the rest of it's still old shit.
Well,
it's kind of hard to replace the grounded alternator.
The City of Montgomery, Alabama Port Authority cab off SW 1500 down there. So. Down there's the R.J. Corman line. As you can see, it's a lot more well-maintained than whatever the heck BGRM has. So, chassis system caboose,
Penn Central
Railroad. Yeah, BGRM has Penn Central track. We'll get to that in a moment. Here's another picture of that really nice CNJ cab car. There's just some random stuff. There's the original station, and then the Fairbanks Morse we're talking about in the background. Here's that Fairbanks Morse. As you can see, yeah, the front of it's been painted, but the rest of it's, And then, Brandon, if you want to interject at any time and explain stuff, go right ahead.
Alright, well, there's really not much to explain.
There he is.
Fairbanks had bad horn, stopped working.
Norfolk and Western thing. More Norfolk and Western things. They got some... Okay, here's a question for people in the chat. Can anyone identify what railroad this coach came off from? I know it's probably based off the logo, the circular logo.
CNO.
I don't know. It could be CNO, it could be SCL, SCL, ACL, SAL, any of those.
Well, hold on. Did you get a picture of the reporting mark on the car?
Did I? Brandon, do you know the reporting mark off of this thing?
No, not off the top of my head. Let's see if I got it.
All right. So yeah, Uinta Railway baggage thing, which is kind of weird. A Sunset Limited. I think this is a diner. SP3106, pretty nice. There's a speeder, and then the ICG Paducah rebuild. Aren't USATC...
Michael, can you stream your game so we're following up with you because the stream is so delayed and I'm like kind of lost.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
All right, there we go. Do you see it now?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. So, yeah, there's the Paducah rebuild. 7738.
I got to start that thing up 2 years ago, or a year ago, rather.
Yeah, I love that thing. I just love Paducah rebuilds. And then we boarded the train, and we were on our way from Versailles to Tyrone.
Tyrone.
And then there's West Switch. West Switch is the entrance to the BGRM yard. Occasionally, I would lean out of the window and take some pictures of the scenery rolling by.
Now, folks, hot, humid Kentucky day plus wearing a mask is not very
in a non-air-conditioned coach.
Yes, this is not very comfortable at all. I will admit, I took my mask off for multiple breather breaks, as I called it.
Yeah. So here's me leaning out the window. As you can see the N&W boy in the background. What's this? Rare property, no trespassing, yard limit. Oh yeah. We had this debate over whether or not Milner is a yard.
It's not a yard.
It's a siding that's cut. It's a siding that's cut into two.
Because redneck.
So yeah, here's Abbott. This was as someone sticking their hand out the window. That's dumb. Holy fuck! What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Is that a pool floaty below it? That looks kind of creepy.
I think that's for the pumpkin trains in the.
So apparently also from there, they do weddings on that platform. They do wedding trains for that with that platform as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Goodness.
From what I've heard.
Yeah. And by the way, the BGRM. Let's talk about the BGRM's track.
They're getting ready. Now, I did talk to Mike though. I want to volunteer for the BGRM. I just unfortunately haven't had the time for it. And since the virus is ramping up in Kentucky, I'm not sure if my mom will let me, to be quite honest. But they are going to do track work soon, so some of that shit may be fixed. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. All I know is they're doing track work here soon, which I will hopefully try to help.
All
we
right.
call it Penn Central track, but it's actually, it's worse than Penn Central. It's more like a Rock Island track.
10 miles an hour, gets down to 2 in one section.
Yes. Did you take a picture of the 2 Yeah, oh, you did. It's right there. Now, folks, the only reason why it's 2 mile an hour right there is because that area where that sign is, and in front of it, actually, it's been really prone to washouts, and it's been so severe that they've tried multiple things, like throwing rocks down there, old ties and wood pilings. And then in a short temporary, I'm not sure if it's a permanent or temporary fix, but they've put in a curve where the straightaway used to be, and it's so tight you have to go 2 mile an hour through there.
Yeah, here's another shitty 280p video of, I think these are the ACL Cabis, the M5.
Yeah, the ACL M5s.
So this is a Tyrone Yard, I guess. I don't think that's its official name, but
technically, I think it's part of the power plant lead. I think
did someone say
Steven just got here for the M5s?
ACL M5s where?
He's streaming it right now.
Oh, why? Those sure are nice. Oh, sure, very nice.
They're not in very good condition.
Let me turn you down to an appropriate level, Steven. Say shit.
Hi.
Hi.
Say shit, not hi. Sorry.
They look like garbage. Oh god. Oh, fuck.
Part of it's my really shitty old camera.
Here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about those M5s. They're not owned by the museum. They're owned by some guy who was going to turn them into like a venue type stuff where you could rent a caboose for the night and you can have like a bed and breakfast type stuff. Well, as you can obviously tell, that didn't work, or it's still being worked on, or the guy died, or I don't know what the hell happened. I haven't asked around about it, but
yeah. So this was the yard, and I think there was. Where's the lead? The lead to the power plant was somewhere.
The lead to the power plant is before, or just after the switch to the siding there.
All right. So here's more random equipment that they have parked on the siding in Tyrone. We'll go over Google Maps real quick. Afterwards. Yeah. So yeah, Steven is now here because he came in late.
Hi.
Yeah.
Meth.jpg, folks.
Meth.jpg.
Children.jpg.
And then yeah, there's the switch to the power plant, which used to be here.
Interesting
The
story.
power plant was actually ripped, was just now torn down in the fall of last year, so it was very recent. I was personally sad to see it go because every time I'd go to Versailles and go across that S bridge right there, I'd look to my left and see the power plant. It would remind me of the better days of the line.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, you care to tell us the story about that particular lead with a couple of engines that happened?
Oh yeah, sure. So folks, back in the 70s, I'm not sure if I can't remember if it was 71 or 77. It was one of those years, but there was a severe winter. It was really harsh winter, and they had a Jeep. Actually, let me go. I have a picture of the Jeep. It was a Jeep 7, like 82, 72 or something like that. Here, let me look at my book real quick.
There's a PDF from Trains Magazine that you sent me, or Classic Trains or something.
Right, first round, 72, and an SW2, I think, or SW1. It was like 1002 or 1012 or something like that. I can't really remember its name number either.
1002.
But they were going they were going down the line and get some coal for the power plant, and they, for some reason, they let go the cut with the coal cars and the Jeep 7, and they started rolling downhill. And they tried chasing it with the SW1 or 2, wherever it was. I can't remember. I have horrible memory. And it went too fast around a curve, and the Jeep 7 was hardly recognizable, and it was just a big old jumbled up mess. I mean, hell, the power plant and the railroad line, they're really different heights, because the railroad line's about 200 feet above the river, and then the power plant's down on the river. So you have like a 3-point something grade that goes all the way up back to the normal main line, just to have a connection from the power plant and this grade. In this line here.
So yeah, so here we got to Tyrone. As you can see, here's some of the coaches that we were in, that last coach, that cab car. Then over there, as you can see, there's a switch that used to go off to the power plant, and then there's that siding over there.
Man, look at the mobile meth shack. There it is.
The mobile meth shack. We'll get to the actual meth shack in a moment. This has to be one of my favorite pictures. I think I'm going to make that my... I think I set my my desktop background to one that's at Milner, but like...
Here, show us your desktop background real quick.
I
sure.
found a picture actually of one of the last trains to actually roll over the line. But I showed Brandon it. Should I?
That's my. If you can see that right now, that's my.
No, it's stream paused.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, now I can see it. Yeah, I see it.
All right, so.
Ooh, cathedral. What do you
And
know?
NYC Mogul, yes, I do see you in the Twitch chat. But this is one of my favorite pictures. I'm going to make that my background. So here, we arrived at Tyrone, which is right next to the river. Also, isn't... Oh, shit, Steven's here. Okay, we'll come back later, and then I'll ask him a question about something. But we got to Tyrone. Here's NW 675, families posing in front of it. And then here's that bridge. And would anyone bother to tell the story of the bridge?
Yes, the bridge. Bridge was built in 1889 by some Louisville company. I can never remember the names of everything. I'm horrible at this, but it was built in 1889, and it was never reinforced or resupported or rebuilt from that point. And eventually, over time, on the Versailles side, I'm not sure if you can see in the picture, but the bridge developed a little sway in it, like a little curve in it. And it got so bad to the point where some crews had to take a high railer, go across the bridge to make sure it's safe, then bring the local and go across with it. And also, I forgot to mention earlier, but after the derailment happened with the coal train and Jeep 7, the power plant stopped getting served by the railroad via coal. So that was the last... well, I'm not sure if it was the last train, but that pretty much ended the point of that part of the line.
Okay, Brandon, I did take a picture of the plaque that they put there. It was built by the Louisville Southern.
Yes.
in 1889. The bridge was
Thank
named
you,
after
Monon. Very cool.
the bridge was named after Bennett Young, who was better known as a daring Confederate cavalry lieutenant who led a raid on St. Albans, Vermont, making in 1864, making off with $200,000 and escaping across the Canadian border.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're in Woodford County, and then the other side is Anderson County. The Wild Turkey Bourbon Distillery is on the other side. Let me just... My dad went there. As you can see, that's it over there.
Also, another fact. The light. Did you all remember the light manufacturer that was really close to the museum?
Yeah.
That was also recently shut down as well. So I think the only industries on the line that are currently being used are in Lexington.
On the
So even if the line was no longer, like if it was still owned by NS, it would have been considered being ripped up or portions of it being abandoned.
Okay,
this time.
here's the thing. So this line is called the LL subdivision, the Lexington-Lawrenceburg subdivision, because it connects those two towns. The section from Lexington to Versailles is owned by R.J. Corman, has a couple of industries. And then from Versailles to Tyrone, it's Louisville Southern BGRM, which is and then the bridge is owned by a bungee jumping corporation, and then from the river to Lawrenceburg, it's going to become a trail. So,
yeah, it was supposed to be done by December this year, but due to the COVID-19 virus, I don't think that'll happen.
Brandon, did you take a look at this plaque? Because it shows the last picture of the train going over the bridge.
Yeah, I have that picture downloaded on my computer.
1983, so that's an SW1, 2 gondolas, a caboose, flat car, some kind of crane on it.
There's a picture of a GP38, I think, going over the Versailles part of the line right before they handed it over to the BGRM, taken in 1987, I think.
Hey, Steven.
I already see it. I already hate it.
I already see it. I already hate it.
Yeah, Chicago Northwestern, and then the other two, I think, are...
Oh, what the hell was that?
This is one of their other coaches with Chicago Northwestern on it.
Oh! I mean that, Mess Shack MOW milk car thingy.
Oh, this is a... Okay, so, by the way, so let's talk halfway down the line, there's a place that they call Milner Yard, and Milner Yard isn't a yard, it's a siding with the center of it cut in two. But they house a bunch of random equipment there, and like maintenance of way stuff, and they call it a yard. But so we went down here, and Steven, if you want to know, this is a Louisville and Nashville diameter car or whatever the heck it is.
Nice.
Measured the power of steam locomotives when they were built.
Yeah, so here's some pictures of it. There's Jake in front of the American hoist and derrick.
That's a good picture. There he is.
There he is.
Jake, you look like you're taking a fat dump.
And then here's the Southern Combine.
Oh, look, I love how it's in tuxedo. I love how it's in tuxedo.
Yeah, there's Jake. And then here is the L&N baggage car. Here's the inside of the L&N baggage car.
Like, Jake, this is gonna kill you. It looks like he wants to murder you.
Motion blur.
So here's the inside of an L&N baggage car. This is the meth shack. Here's looking outside that L&N baggage car. Here's the state of the... Here's, some of that more equipment right there. Here's the other side. There's Jake in the woods.
Oh, that's the point where the Brandon Shipmore picture was taken, the iconic meme.
Yeah, and if you want to see the quality of this track, I think this is 5 miles per hour or 10 miles per hour, I think. I think
10
it's
miles
10.
an hour.
It's 10. This is Class 1 track right here, as the FRA defines it, 10 miles an hour.
Very nice.
And then Class 2 is 25, Class 3 I think is 50, I think. But, Steven, you're going to like this. L&N?
Class 3 would be 55.
Yeah, it's the Chad Herald. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
And then, someone on this...
Yeah, I have a picture in response to that. Let me get it out real quick.
All right. And then
so Brandon, explain the lore behind that message on the GMO milk car.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with it. I'm highly against that message, but here was what my first response was it to, and when the train passed by it, I actually did this while we pass by. But this is my response to that.
Well,
that
Brandon,
statement.
Brandon, once I'm done with my photos, we can share yours.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
yeah,
let me turn
because
off
I
my
don't
screen
want
then.
like us to be constantly flipping through people's shit.
All right.
So yeah, here's a flat
garden.
car. Yeah, a garden. Here's some more of the BGRM
The
quality track.
deck of that horrible flat car. It's. I think Tina. It used to be a whole lot better. I think Vandals have really fucked it up over time. And then the Vandals also took the crossing, the old Southern style crossing sign. That's what that pole was, and then Michael's picture.
That is
You can see my
one
finger
of the
right
more
there.
unique. I like that. I like those old military style flat cars. It's you can also, I don't know if you got a picture of the trucks there, Michael, but you can see where they converted it from journal bearings to regular roller bearings.
I don't think I got a picture of that.
I did. I don't have my camera near me though, unfortunately.
Oh.
But they
They had to put the reporting mark on it. There's grass growing out of the coupler and Brandon.
Yeah, what am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know.
You were
Trees.
staring at it, Brandon.
That car was built in 1952 and was supposedly taken out of service in 1979.
Yeah, it's my dad in his truck.
George.
Around this time, I was starting to develop a major fucking headache, and then we went to Rafferty's in Lexington, and we had the amazing apple crumble. Highly recommend. And then we went to the
Yes.
R.J. Corman yard, and we saw Gen Set.
We
Disgusting.
saw epic set.
And then that SW from.
That's an SW14 rebuilt by the.
This is a Paducah rebuild.
Yeah, it's a Paducah rebuild.
I love those Khabib.
Yeah, those Khabib and then the SD45s. Those are big secs right there. And then the weird ass. RJ Corman has a lot of gen sets, but take a look. It's a
Visually
mo-
Pacific Buzzsaw.
Mopac.
And then the spirit of RJ Corman is alive and well because of a backhoe on a flat car.
Yep.
Yo, check out this cool trick, bro.
Excavator on a flat car.
There's another picture of that SW14. That's some really weird stacks.
Oh, I think that I'm not sure if I can't really tell, but some of the early SW series on the Lehigh Valley, I'm not sure if they were the only ones that did it. Sort of like someone else had to do it, but they had beehive exhaust, and they were supposed to prevent sparks from coming out the exhaust and catching fires. And they were really smoky.
The generic term is just spark arrestor.
Yeah,
I call them
stop.
beehives. That's what they look like. They look like beehive.
Does anybody know, like, has RJ Corman bought this or are they just leasing it? I have no idea.
I don't. There's a lot of GMTX stuff in the yard.
I've noticed. I've run by their yard many times and seen switchers come and go in pieces. So I think they rebuild stuff there.
Huh.
There used to be a BNSW 1000 that sat there, and then I came by one day and the whole entire metal part and prime mover was ripped out.
Oh, so here's more of the yard with for all the stuff from the sand train. There's another caboose, another boxcar.
You can see the top of the steam engine.
I'm
Not sure if anyone got a picture of that, but
Yeah, the steam engine that's being donated to Kentucky Steam was
it's practically hidden in the yard. You can't even take a picture of it without
You could've done
trespassing.
it.
yeah, and I didn't want to do any trespassing.
But if you had a drone, you could take a picture.
I
of
like RJ Corman. I don't
it.
want
Yes,
to.
I do too.
Trespassing would be rude.
That
RJ.
the Corman force didn't like that.
Rick Corman would rise out of the grave and personally beat the shit out of you.
Yes.
Rick Corbin comes back. Bros, I'm back from my vacation. What's up?
My ground vacation.
Hey, Brandon almost met Rick Corman, but then he died. So yeah, we did actually do a bit of trespassing, but not in the yard directly.
Michael, Brandon.
Hey, I was against it, but we did see some tunnel motors. So, right here, this is the CNOTP, and big funny train came by with the shit locomotive.
All rebuilds.
Ew, crescent cab, disgusting.
AC6M, 60E,
Scrap
and an
it
ACU
now.
in the back. The only one was good was the ACU.
So yeah, we started kind of going down the track. RJ Corman boxcar is pretty nice, and then is this Rio Grande?
Yes, both of those are ex-Rio Grande.
Both of these are ex-Rio Grande tunnel motors, and as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I don't really care about trespassing anymore. But then I wanted to get out of there pretty quick, so that's
Yeah,
why
I
I
did
didn't
too.
do
One
it.
of the ex-Rio Grande ones actually has an RS5T mounted backwards on it.
Oh yeah, this is that one. This is it.
No, that's a
But I
K5LA.
just go for the lane.
Oh shit, I still need to familiarize myself with horns.
Don't worry about it.
There are only two types of horns: the ones that sound good, and the ones that don't.
They have a lot of ex-Mopac gondolas for the sand
Good.
train.
Sand train, sand
So
shoots.
this is
Oh,
this is
yeah,
it looking
trash.
down towards this line is the one that heads down towards Versailles, which is pretty nice. And then there's this beautiful thing.
What is that?
We have no idea what it is.
This is the only locomotive of this kind in existence. It's a genset rebuild
With
What?
a
Oh
Cummins
my God, I
engine.
hate
with a
it.
Cummins engine. Okay, my stance on
It's
my
a
stance.
Jeepo, an EMD, and a MPI all in one.
Okay, my stance on this thing is that it looks so ugly I can't help but love it. It's so dumb.
Behind it's one of the GE rebuild.
I want to build that in Gmod.
And then here's another SW with some
SW
stats.
1200 looks like.
Yeah.
It's got a bucket over the stack.
By the way, we're not trespassing right here. The road ends like this is a public access road until you get like right here, and then it becomes RJ Corman property. I made sure not to go past the no trespassing signs. These are just using my lens. So here are the normal gen
I
sets.
tried to do it, but they wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I was like, Jake, no. And then there's this thing, which is I know this comes from a railroad that's currently being abandoned in Texas, but I don't know what. I can't remember the name
It's
of
GMTX, so it's automatically extremely blessed.
it. Yeah.
I found an enchanting table just here.
Are you on the
Kinda want
server?
it. No, I'm not. I'm on a world with a few other mods installed, because why not?
Oh, fun. So yeah, there's some more pictures of just RJ Corman equipment. Some PS1s.
Hot.
Yeah, as you can see, there's the trespassing sign. Another picture of the thing, and then the next day we went to sleep, and then we went to see the CC sub.
Winchester.
Searchlight Sunday is why.
Searchlight Sunday, and then here are the searchlights. So
Searchlight Signal.
Yes.
L and N, and then what was the first location we went to again? I always forget the name.
This
of
is
it.
Ford.
This is Ford,
This
Kentucky.
is where the first time I went here, I almost saw
Is
two
that your dad,
Pensy
Brandon?
foamers get hit by a train.
That's my dad,
by
and
local.
that's his dad.
Well, that's
Never
George. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was Jake at first, just talking to Brandon's dad.
So yeah, here were the searchlight signals. Just me taking
I
a
have here.
bunch of funny pictures. This is where there was Jake over there. So a bit of story behind this. There are the trucks. Yeah, there's my dad, and then my and then
Your dad,
Brandon's
yeah.
dad. But this was Ford, Kentucky. This was pretty nice. It had the searchlights. This is where the double track begins and heads into Winchester, which is pretty nice.
Mhm.
First lights.
NYC Mogul says the rebuilt engine with the Siemens it's a Cummins engine. Doesn't look that bad. Could look worse.
Oh god, if it was Siemens, I would legit eat a pie.
So
Eat a
yes,
tie.
Searchlight. CSX Transportation, no
Yeah, jump on-
trespassing. There used to be a power plant right here, but then it was torn down.
Here recently too.
Yeah, recently. So here are some more pictures of Ford. Winchester. Here was an AEI car reader. More searchlights. Looking down the track. Brandon next to his baby. His
What?
child.
Baby.
God damn it.
His
No.
baby, bro.
His
My
wife.
children are at Flanagan.
Brandon looking at his wife
Flanagan.
or something. I don't know. Brandon and Jake looking at a Switch. Random shit.
Oh, is that a nader? Oh god, is that a nader? Oh god, oh fuck.
We'll talk about the Minecraft server later. Car going across the crossing. Pretty epic.
Here's Flanagan.
This was Flanagan. This has more searchlights. The double track continues, by the way. As you can see, there's a crossover here. This is only a couple miles down the road from Ford. So, and then, yeah, just me taking pictures of the searchlights. I need to upload some of these to train orders.
First
And then,
lights.
look. They are on.
We
Yeah,
turned them
huh.
on.
Yes.
We
How
did.
did we turn them on, Brandon?
Jumper cables.
Exactly.
We stuck the meth in the meth, and that's how that worked.
That's
I'm
how
kidding,
we-
folks. We just took jumper cables and we did it that way.
Yeah, it also set off the crossing for like 10 seconds, but... Oh god, we're such foamers. More Flanagan, more pictures, tri-mounted searchlight.
This is at patio.
This is at patio,
Yard in
yeah.
Winchester.
Or Winchester. This is the entrance to Winchester Yard. Let's see, what do we got here? A couple of gondolas. And then a train came... Oh, I don't want to delete this picture.
Yes, delete it, please.
Patio. And then as you can see, a train came by. There's Jake. in his-
With your Stone Age quality.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This was coming off the EK, right?
Well, it was going
Yeah.
on to the EK.
Huh, so this was going on to the EK.
It's probably
side.
storage. It's probably storage.
Yeah.
No, it's supposed to go up to the Corsi Yard, which is up by Cincinnati.
There's a train. Look, it's an SD40 dash. It's a GP40-3.
Yes! Yes! I love
There's
those
Jake
things.
taking
I
a picture
love
of
SpongeBob
said-
SquareCaps. I love them.
The square cabs
They're
are
my
beautiful.
children.
And then this was
Oh,
the
those
final,
people.
Oh, look at Brandon just doing this.
this was the final destination. This was downtown Winchester. And then we in the meantime we went to Sir Pizza and ate food.
Pizza.
I have
Reason
one
to
picture
pizza.
from there.
More Searchlight.
I'll be quite honest, if my dad wasn't there, I would have walked across the bridge.
Was the pizza good? Tell me this.
Yes.
And that's
It was.
the end of my photos. And then after this, I ended up going to Georgia, and then I stayed at some family friend's house in Georgia, and then I went to Carolina, and then I came home like 3 days ago. So, okay. First of all, Steven, I need your judgment on a certain picture. Let me just get this up.
We need the meme video.
Oh yeah, I need to. Oh shit, I never sent you the videos. Okay,
never-
Steven,
I have
I
to
need.
get that meme compilation.
I'm gonna show you some stuff real quick, Steven, because I know you'll foam. This is inside an L&N caboose. South
Hold on,
Louisville.
I can't see. Hold on. I can't see. I'm looking at the wrong stream.
Oh shit. Am I still sharing my screen? Oh no, I'm not.
No, you're not streaming.
All
There
right,
you
so
are.
this
Okay,
was
hold on.
inside the L&N caboose that they have there. There's Brandon.
Oh, nice. Good job, Brandon. Wearing a mask. Good man.
Built
Ooh,
I had to.
M5. Yeah.
It wasn't my choice.
South
If I would have
Louisville shops.
That was hot.
I knew you would foam over this.
L&N M5s.
And
They're
then
nice.
there's another thing that I need to show you, and I need to get your judgment. Do you know what? I have a hunch that this is from from either the seaboard or the coastline. Do you have any idea where this is from?
Looks ACL to me.
Looks ACL?
It's obviously XSCL, so it's probably that just looks ACL to me.
All right.
It's
So
probably an ACL diner of some sort.
yeah. Anyways, let me
Also,
just.
I love that standard gauge you into milk car or whatever that was. It's so blessed.
All right, I'm sharing my screen now.
Oh wait, hold up. Let me just. So this is LeBrandon. We have to share over Discord because I'm
Yep,
retarded.
that's what
but,
I'm doing right now.
but Brandon, go
Check
ahead
the
and
chat.
share your photos from the trip and any random tidbits you want to jump in there.
So literally, the first thing me and Jake did when we got down the crossing with Michael, we took pictures of each other because we're just weird like that.
My first words
And
were.
then here
Here
is us setting off a crossing,
Me and my
Oh.
SP hat.
and Michael
Yeah.
filmed the whole thing with his phone. Lots of
Foamer's
foamers
coming.
in
Look
here.
out. Foamer's coming.
I don't know what the hell we were
I
doing.
think my first words to Brandon were, "Give me back my searchlight, you bastard," or something.
I was, look at Jake. I want to say an emo. 311 the upside down AOK sign.
This was,
Oh,
I
so
was
you-
doing a Bear Grylls
Brandon-
Metro Wildlife.
Brandon, you need to
What?
share your audio.
Hold on. Let me. Okay. If I share my audio, I'm gonna only be able to show you my videos. So I guess we'll just watch all the videos right now. Hold on,
Yeah,
let me,
and then Jake can share his photos if he wants to, and then I'll share my videos that I still.
I don't know
need
if
to
Jake
download.
can.
I haven't even gotten any of my pictures off my freaking camera yet because I ain't got an SD card, dude.
Open multiple files. Add.
Oh no, K-Master's in the chat. Oh no. What the fuck is this? This is the Trains and Games podcast where we do the epic and not the cringe.
It's been going on since like late 2019. Nevin said the N-word once. It was very fun. But yeah, this is just chilling and talking about trains.
Yeah, we do these every so often, every time something nice comes up.
And when we ever so often, we mean like once a year. Like we barely.
Once every
just-
like 3 months or 4 months or something.
Third episode. It's been like a year. So
Oh, there we go.
I think it's
Yeah, for
better if we do
trip,
it
Steven
basically
was-
whenever we want to.
Yes, Steven was supposed to come along this trip, but he unfortunately couldn't because Florida is a hotspot for COVID. Oh well.
Yeah, and that was like a whole prejudice against Floridians. So
There's me with my trusty wire, and me and Jake set this thing up, and it does indeed work. However, if you try doing this yourself, do not do it near a railroad crossing signal, or I will physically go to where you live and beat you with a stick.
Yeah,
you
because
sharing your
if you do this
Yes.
next to a signal, like an active signal, it changes the signal and the dispatcher gets fucked up. We didn't do
Yes.
we did this here because it wasn't near a signal, and the crossing's reset after 10 seconds, so...
Yes. So the way the crossing works is that it detects if a train's in a circuit. Basically what the train does, once it goes to a certain stretch of track, it closes an electrical circuit, and that's how the crossing knows there's a train within the area, then it turns on the crossing. That's the whole thing we were doing. So as far as the crossing cared, there was a train right there, even though it was just us sticking with a wire.
Yeah.
And
I
then
do not-
later, that thing, yes. Brandon and...
2 scrunchies. Record button. Michael.
I can't
this
see
is
your screen,
Michael.
Brandon, because my thing's
I see Michael.
stupid.
Then we got Jake over there. What are you doing? Jake, say something meth related.
math.
Amphetamine.
Michael.
Say
As we
something
can see
meth
a wild
related.
foamer in its natural habitat.
That's such a Brandon thing to say, isn't it?
As
Say-
we can see a wild foamer right there. We got another one right here. Oh shit. Come on. Uh-oh, my tripod's out of whack.
Oh yeah, I got
What was that?
stung by a wasp,
Michael?
by the way.
Oh, Michael, I feel so bad. Holy shit, I can relate.
Here
Oh,
comes
God.
the train.
We got a phone, we're gonna lash out over.
AC6M's on the lead. Boring.
Jake's so into it, man. Every rail fan should be more like Jake.
I can't hear jack shit right now. All I hear is horn. Now I can hear. Yeah, it was 23G was nice. It had 2 DPUs.
K-Master, nobody was nearby, so it was fine. We didn't make anybody mad.
There was literally
Trust
no
me,
cars in
K-Master,
the vicinity.
it was in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. It's Kentucky.
Welcome to Jackass with Michael. We got signals, and
got
Jake's down that
signals.
way. Jake is fake. We're back here with.
Oh,
Welcome to Jackass.
Jake is fake,
wait,
shit
wait.
more, 27,
We're taking
2020.
pictures of shit. Here, Michael, you might want to back up a little bit. Man, it'd be great if we found like a search site in the bush or something.
Michael dies, part 1.
What if
Michael
I'm
gets
already
fucking
dead?
hit by a train and other stories.
Wait, no, this was
Watch this, Steven. Watch this.
Everyone
You have
got
to watch
watching it.
this.
Oh, what? Jake, no, don't get a car, Jake. Come on, there's children.
Look what he's doing. He's a
Jake,
train.
no! Jake, look out! Such a fucking...
I can't even see it.
He's having a fucking mental breakdown.
Jake is the train.
Fucking-
And then what
that was a
this
good
video?
catch. That
this-
was a good heritage unit, bro. Fucking done it.
Hey, it's a crossing sequence.
Where's the train?
And then Brandon's like, oh shit. And then it picks him up off the ground.
He's not gonna be successful.
Amazing. Yeah, exactly.
Here's the real train.
Yeah, this is the train from my dinosaur video earlier.
Choo-choo. generic, but pretty hot.
Damn wind. God damn it.
There were
Fucking
some
wind, I
FEC
swear to
reefers
God.
on FEC reefers, FEC well cars on that. Actually.
FEC Reapers, bro, Tropicana Juice.
Oh yeah, this is BGRM.
Tropicana. That's
I think Brandon, you got a video of Milner.
while on this trip,
Milner, right?
I think so.
Pretty scenic.
While on this trip, we established Canadian National doesn't exist and Canadian Pacific is historical fiction.
Yeah, because Lincoln worked for it, and Lincoln only works for historical fiction.
It's gotten worse.
What am I even saying?
There's Milner.
Yeah.
There's Larry Shipmore's other meth shack.
And then there's the
his
real
first-
mess shack.
That's the real meth shack, which we unfortunately could not get into.
Well, it's being restored, which thank goodness.
Yeah.
Or I'm not sure if that's true or not, but someone told me it was. So I hope it is. It needs it really bad. Rock Pass. It's just train. You know, typical museum ride. Nothing special to see here.
And then
Alright guys, Larry Shipmore here. We're gonna turn off the e-brake. Okay, never mind. It's like rusted shut. It's broken.
Jesus, quit scaring me.
This is it.
Taking all my fucking equipment. You gonna kick more, you're going to die. You stole my turbocharger. It's my turbocharger.
Then they start running after each other. This is the Shipmore video, by the way.
What the? Michael looks like he's about to massacre a bunch of Serbian children.
Then I fall down.
I crawled underneath the rail car to escape them.
And
And then here's the train in Lexington.
Beautiful.
NS 75 is who that was.
Well, that's a nice. That's a nice. Bro, nice wheels.
What was this? When we set off the railroad crossing at here? Yeah, this
Flanagan, yeah.
is at Flanagan. Then we did it again because it turns on the searchlights.
Yes.
But these aren't connected to the Okay, if the signal is just straight up off, if there's no light, then yeah, it's probably fine. If it's on, don't do it because it messes up with dispatch. Here's that train from earlier, but from
Yeah,
saw
this
way
guy was
faster.
looking at us a little funny.
He's like,
I don't blame him either.
he's like, I know it was you people. I know it was you people.
I know it was you.
It was thou you.
I'll show
You
my
fucking
pictures after we're done with the
whores.
videos here. What the hell?
Alright, I should head back up north, and then I should head.
What's this from? There,
Fuck.
what the fuck?
Train.
this. Yeah, that was from.
All right,
Okay,
Brandon,
so-
share your
hold on, let me-
photos.
Time for Pichor.
Tomater.
Mater.
And then I'll share my. What did it not want to download? Video.mp4. What the fuck is this?
So how you coping?
Video.mp4.
Oh, it's a meme. Okay. It's the meme where the
I-
dog eats
we-
the fucking microphone.
Yeah, we attempted to take pictures of the comet, but it did not turn out too well.
Download.
Jake
What
got
was
some
it?
good ones. I didn't, unfortunately. Here's those pictures from when we walked down the signal. There's Jake down there. He's just kind of looking at us like we're stupid. He's like, yeah, what are you motherfuckers doing, huh?
What the hell are y'all doing?
Here's Lawrenceburg.
Lawrenceburg.
Pretty signal. There's those
Spooky,
videos.
scary-
I don't know. Jake stole my camera. I
Jake
think.
is real.
There's that Jeep 8. Uh-oh.
Paducah.
There's
I
them
am
two.
fictional.
I am fictional.
Horse farm.
I'm gonna put it on your grave, Jack. Quote, are you fictional?
I'm not sure if you can see it, but you see that little hump right there?
Yeah.
I think it's either right there or a little bit down there. I think
I
this
see
is where it developed that, issue.
Oh.
That
And then there's the
issue.
quarry down there. There's the not S bridge, but the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge that
Jeep.
it's kind of an S bridge. It has curves in the middle of the bridge, at the ends of the bridge.
lots of L&Nisms. This is my response to that.
Naturally.
Yes. I don't know what the hell this was, so I took a picture of it in an attempt to figure out what it is. I still don't know what it is.
It's a thing.
That's the Army flat car with the 6-axle trucks that's been converted to roller bearings.
There's the GM&O. There's the porting mark is somewhat visible from here. GM&O
That is hot. That is,
66182.
as a GMO filmer, I do approve.
Yes. And then the
Okay,
trucks had
people, it's
L&N
just trying to
casted
keep it
into
better.
there. This is GE, General Electric.
General
Let me flip this
Electric.
around real quick. There we go.
General Electric.
Made
Made
USA.
And then this is the grease that was in the journal bearings for the crane. It did not look very pleasant. It looked like a bunch of worms that have been living in there. I just thought it was disgusting. And then there's grass growing in between the couplers. Weight capacity. This is inside the L&N diameter car. It was really sketchy walking in here because the floor was just rotting away.
I was like, Brandon, make sure you don't fall down. There's us.
So you see,
and then
Brandon's
the ties for the siding aren't good best of shape because they haven't been replaced. That's just the way it goes when you don't replace stuff. This is I call this yin and yang. You got the Mopac gondola, and then you have the recently repainted gondola. 45's up there, the SW, and then the Genset.
One of those SD45s is actually missing a radiator fan.
Yeah.
Yes. Hobos that were kind of sketchy. I was kind of freaked out a little about. Or 45. I like the 40. There's the SP tunnel motor. You can just barely see it from over there.
That's hot.
There's the line. You can see the grade train, and then here's the tunnel motor.
Tunnel motors in Kentucky. Nice.
Yeah, some of mine and Michael's pictures are pretty much the same. Then there's this Jeep. I don't
If
know
anyone
what
can figure out what rare that's from, I know it's from some rare that's currently like dying in Texas or something.
Something like that, yeah.
No, I
There's
thought it was
that weird Genset. There's that SW. I don't know why I took those pictures. Don't remember. More Gensets. RJ Corman ballast car.
That's hot. I like the red.
I think that's a camera right there. I'm not sure. I think this is a camera. Or like a daylight sensor or something like that.
Matt Damon.
And then this is at Ford. I'm a big GRS person, so if I find anything that has GRS on it, I take pictures of it. This is a switch lock, and there's Michael doing his thing. Now this is brand new.
Electric's Harmon.
Yeah, this is brand new. I haven't seen one of these before. I don't know what it was.
So
Signal. Duct tape around signal, as you can see here.
Good job, CSX.
Ford.
I mean, if it works, it works. So.
Yes.
Hey, Brandon,
What the
we
fuck?
forgot to check.
Did Jake just descend in space and time?
Brandon, you
What?
know what we forgot to do? We forgot to check Flanagan for the meth bag.
Damn it!
Meth bag?
Forgot that.
Yeah,
I'll show you what it is later. There's the diverging approach for the local that comes back in the yard. This was the only picture taken from that Sir Pizza. Was this right here?
You can see my Sandersville shirt, my hat, Cowlin.
There's Main Street crossing, the C&O cross just past that curve and behind that building that's no longer there. More searchlights.
The funny
More building.
search.
There used to be a building right here, right next to where my dad's truck is. There used to be a building here, but it's been recently torn down. It was there in the fall of 2019. When we came there this last time around, it wasn't there. There's our trucks. And then and then we attempted to take some pictures at night at my local rail fanning spot, which didn't turn out too good because number one, I fucking forgot my SD card, and me and Jake had to share one with our cameras.
He had to use mine.
Train.
Yeah, this is a long exposure of a train. It didn't turn out. Jake's turned out halfway decent. This is all the pictures I've gotten so
I
far.
can grab mine.
I can show you. Do you want me to show you the meth bag though?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, let's go find it here. Where's Charlie Captain in the meth bag? I think it's this one.
Someone lodged a bag of meth up in a searchlight one time.
You think it's a bag of meth, but yeah. There it is.
Where? Oh.
Bibbidi.
A meth bag of Flanagan.
The most Kentucky thing ever. Anyways, all right, gentlemen. I want to show you my meetup clips, which I unfortunately had to record on my phone. But,
Hold on, I just sent a picture of my long exposure from that night.
okay, I'll share that in a minute. But, you guys, if you want to see this, just watch the stream. So this is when we first met up. This is on my really shitty phone. Hey, Brandon. What do you think of Norfolk Southern?
It's not. Is it showing the audio?
No, I'm just sharing it on stream. Jim Squires, after you, Brandon.
Yeah, I was saying Innes was bad and you should feel bad, and I was punching the sign.
Jim Squires is after you. And then here, what was this video? I forget. Oh, this is us setting off the crossing. And it's sideways, because I'm dumb.
Well, good job, Michael.
Mentally lacking.
Just zoom in on my dad.
Whenever I get the video, Michael, I'll flip it. I'll flip it over.
Shit. I can send you that. But, okay, so in the field over next to the railroad crossing, there was a flock of geese. Oh, wild Trent.
No.
The geese.
Jake, go be with your family, man.
Oh no!
Start running, man.
I'm gonna
There we
make
go.
a video.
You start running away from him.
Away from him.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's actually going after Jake.
He's like,
Jake.
"Mama, I want to be with my family," and he starts running towards these damn
Oh, this was the last video. Please explain what happened here.
Gotta remember the stream's delayed for
Oh
us.
shit, because the ink, how we'd slap our hands against the...
The ink was so old, and
Go on.
I'm not sure if it's due to the heat or something, but we could smack our hands on the sticker, and the ink would come off, so it looked like there was words on our hands.
Jesus, Jake.
So,
Jessica, my way.
I discovered it.
yeah, Jake did.
That is a Norfolk Southern moment. Anyways, let me just get up this long exposure. So this is a long exposure that Jake posted. Looks pretty good. So
Those are the DPUs of number 890 going around the curve, eventually disappearing at Von Lillard.
shit, what else?
Biggie Cheese elected as next CEO of sex.
Yes?
Oh shit, okay, we need to talk about all the stuff that I got. You two entertain the audience for like 3 seconds while I get something.
Okay, gentlemen, we have some meth.
What are we gonna do with it, man?
We're gonna use it. We're gonna pass it around to the
Yeah,
viewers.
wow.
Here
So
you go.
we do shove it up our ass, our eyeballs,
No.
scrotums,
We're gonna give it.
I
We're
like
gonna give it.
making noise.
We're gonna give it to the hungry.
Well, but why him? Is he's a black man.
Hey,
Okay.
Steve.
Wait, hold up, I'm
Stop
shutting
being
down
weird,
this-
Steven.
This racism. Anyways, so I got some pretty epic things while I was at Bluegrass Rare Museum. I got a book called Yellow Sparks Over the Bluegrass, which is about interurban lines in Kentucky. And then I also picked up like 10 magazines for free.
Show us what is that? What is that interurban book? That sounds piques my interest.
Yellow Sparks Over Kentucky, Streetcars and Interurbans in Kentucky, Volume 1 by Charles H. Bogart. But I also got a bunch of magazines for free. The favorite one that I got is October 1991 edition of Trains magazine, which has an article on the Blue Streak merchandise by Fred W. Fraley, which I like him as an author, and the Blue Streak merchandise is pretty epic, and it was a great article. But it also has an article by another great author, Lewis Sallard, on the Louisiana Eastern. What else?
Hey, Lewis Sallard, what a great man.
I got January 1998 edition of Trains on this New York Susquehanna and Western. I got Railfan and Railroad from September 1992 about the CSX RF&P merger. I got the November 1995 edition of Trains, which is their 55th anniversary issue, and it's all about Union Pacific and all that
Oh,
stuff.
God.
Yeah, I know, it's actually
It's
pretty
all
good.
about
It's all about that piss feeling.
I got something that's very close to my heart, May 1992 edition of Trains, which is about the closure of Potomac Yard, which, let's see, I got March 1997 edition of Trains, which is about Tennessee Pass, and then I got 2 editions of Railway Age, which are both about KCS, because, I don't know, KCS is weird. But then, when I got home from Kentucky, we went to a farmer's market yesterday, and then there was a Barnes & Noble near there. And you know what? They sell some train magazines at Barnes & Noble. So I got Trains and Railroads of the Past, issue number 22, which is about Union Pacific in Kansas, and an article on Potomac Yard. I got Railfan and Railroad from March, which is all about Burlington Northern's 50th anniversary, and I got the new Trains magazine, CSX at 40 thing. And then I went to the train store yesterday, and I got a bunch of track, and then I also got a Burlington Northern boxcar. See if I can get a picture of that up. So, anything that you've gotten recently, gentlemen?
I got a BGRM hat. That's all I got.
Oh, I also got a BGRN hat.
I have a new lens coming in the mail before too long, so yeet.
Hold up. Steven, I know you went to the train store recently.
All right,
Yes.
Jake, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
Feel free to share
I
photos, and then I'll put them up on
I
stream.
don't have any
Oh,
photos.
Jake, by the way, the next
Junction
Junction City trip, my mom was totally fine with it. So.
We'll talk about it
So-
later tonight. I gotta go anyway, y'all. It was good talking with y'all. I gotta go finish this lawn.
All right.
See you later.
So,
All right, peace out.
bye. So, let me just...
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find the channel on my iPad. So I recently went, just a few years ago, I went to a hobby store. It's the only hobby store like the Central Florida area. It's called West Colonial Photo and Hobby. It's built in an old Publix, so it's really cool. And they sell your photo stuff like frames, model boats and planes, and a whole big section of model trains of various scales. Mainly HO&M, which is very epic. And I went there armed with about $300, and I was trying to find at least something L&M. Well, I was looking through the little glass case they had, and there were 2 FTs painted and SP below. I was like, all right, there's SPFTs, pretty cool. Then I'm like, wait a second, is that a Cotton Belt logo? Is that a St. Louis Southwestern logo on the front of that, on the nose of that SPFT? And I was like, oh, okay, this I must buy because I do like the St. Louis Southwestern, and I like buying stuff from like obscure roads because I don't know. It's just like everyone collects all that ATSF stuff, all that SP stuff, but no one collects it from like Central Georgia or Cotton Belt. I just like the lesser known roads. So I bought the Cotton Belt FTs immediately. I bought a Chicago and Eastern Illinois a merchandise boxcar painted in a special scheme. I got a really great Atlas, a Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis boxcar, and a Norfolk and an original Norfolk Southern, so the OG NS between Norfolk and Charlotte. I got an original NS bay window caboose to accompany my other original NS caboose. Trying to find the hell the chat is.
So yeah,
I'm in two servers.
here's my quick photo. As you can see, I bought this Burlington Northern scale boxcar, and then these aren't scale, but they did kind of pique my interest though. And it's Pacific Fruit Express and American Refrigerator Transit thing. I was also originally going to buy some Lion scale. Instead of these, I was going to buy some Lion scale Union Pacific reefers, but those aren't scale, but they were more to scale, and they were slightly more expensive. But I had the money, and I didn't. I kind of regret doing that. And I bought a bunch of track, so my layout should be up and running by the end of this week, hopefully. Like, I should have 2 full loops of track and actually be able to run stuff, which is pretty nice. And what else did I get? I also got a, I don't have a picture of it up, but I also got the, so if you know me, I'm kind of a fan of the failed Southern Pacific Santa Fe merger. And,
A bit too much.
Yeah, a bit too much, actually. And during the, hold up, Railogram. So during the merger, in order to get support at Topeka Railroad Days, and I think 1985, they painted up a boxcar that said Railogram, which is basically people could sign letters or sign their name on the side saying support the SPSF merger. And I saw one of those on sale for eBay for $20, and I have it now, which is pretty nice. So I have this now, and then here's an actual picture of it, though. It's not all that good, but this was real, and it is in my collection now, which is pretty nice. So that's all it for models and stuff for me.
If I go to your house one day, can I sign your railogram car?
Sure.
I think we should all sign next meetup next year.
All right.
Which
So
will hopefully include Ryan and me, so I'll finally meet Brandon.
yes, I think I'm the only person who's met all 4 of you. So
Yeah, you're the only person who's ever met me in the flesh.
let
I
me
came
just.
close to meeting with Ryan because he went to GSMR like only like 2 weeks after I went. So
Let me get up, Steven. Let me get up your pictures, and I'll share them, and then we can talk about like whatever, just a few notes to end stuff out, rail news, stuff like that, or the Minecraft server. We can talk about the Minecraft server.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
and
of
then
Minecraft.
just rail news and shit like that, and then we can just close out the stream. But so Steven, this is what Steven got. This is this big epic cotton belt FT set, which is pretty nice.
Uh-huh.
And this is
It's
Steven.
missing his horn, but I got it for a steal. It was originally 200, but then he's like, oh, it's missing its horn. I'll knock it down for $114 for you. So I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Me and Steven had this idea that I modeled the Blue Streak merchandise in the 1970s, but he does it in the 1940s and 50s.
Yes.
So, here's another picture of that FT. As you can see, it clearly has no horn. Here's to
No,
original
no,
Norfolk
no.
Southern Caboose, which is pretty nice.
Yes. The bay window one I bought at the hobby stop, and the other one I bought at a train show about a year ago. I just like the aluminum caboose that OGS had.
Okay, here's
and
the thing.
and the bottom picture is
Here's the thing.
is
The
just,
fact that there's no book written on the original Norfolk Southern really pains me because I need
there's no information at all. There really isn't any much information.
that
yeah,
really
it's right
hurts
around
me. Like, so here's another picture of I guess Steven Blue Streak merchandise. This is his layout,
With-
by the way.
Plus reefer. Yeah, that's my dirty ass layout.
KO and G and scale.
Yeah, with my Kansas, Oklahoma, and golf fucking Muskogee roads were based. But Muskogee roads were completely based.
All right. Anything else? Like
No,
model
not me.
wise? All right. Want to talk about the Minecraft service?
Sure.
Yeah,
Chat.
don't just ignore me. I'm gonna go on Minecraft. I just gotta go on the server.
All right. So yeah, we started a new Minecraft server because of course we did. And what mods does it have again? I know it has.
It has
rail-
immersive engineering and a bunch of other factory mods.
Yeah, and like tornadoes and railcraft and stuff like
And
that.
and we created it as like a one-time thing, but like a bunch of people joined, and it ended up becoming like a big thing, and now everyone plays on it. It's pretty great.
Yeah, we'll probably stream it later on, but
Actually, somewhat successful.
yeah, it's been pretty fun. Jack uploaded a video. Our friend Jack Falor uploaded a video of the first.
Yeah, a good friend of ours.
The first train. I'll send a link.
It takes about a whole month to build that thing.
Yeah, Epic Locomotive Works.
ELW, yes.
Let me just get up. Here, I'll just send it. Jack says, "Ew, cringe." Danimal's Yogurt says, "Michael, hello."
The animal yogurt. Oh
And
yes,
then
my
K-Master
favorite.
says, "I am cringe." Yes, you are quite the retard.
But then again, we are all quite the retards.
Some more than others. Hold on, let me
Some
get
of
up.
us are more retarded than
Jack,
others.
considering that you are a mod, I give you full permission to actually post that video. Or screw it, I have the link right here. So that's the link to us firing up the
Gives everyone the IP address.
yeah, I don't. That's us to firing up the first train. And who was
You
in that?
ready?
It was me.
Hey, Michael, look at the Minecraft chat. You ready?
Mine of the Craft?
Yeah, look
Sure.
at the Minecraft private group DM.
Oh no! Oh no!
Hello, Baz.
we're just not
Hello,
gonna
Baz.
we're just not gonna bring that. Why'd you add Chaz and then remove him?
I'm gonna send him a friend request. Oh darn it! I can't.
Ah, fuck. Anyways, any like railroad news you wanna? Pan Am is for sale. Canadian Pacific finally bought the
We're
Central
here on
Maine
the
and Quebec.
Pan Am Railroad.
We're on the Pan Am Railroad. The
Add
fucking
him
Pan
back,
Am Railroad.
retard.
Yeah,
He's-
so Pan Am's gonna go. What are your people's opinions on Pan Am? Like,
Pan Am
Pan
is
is
alright, but I don't know what it's gonna
Pan
do.
Am's a piece of shit.
Some people say Norfolk Southern. Some people say not Norfolk Southern. I don't know. there's like a 20-page like thread on like rare.net that's just debating about like who's Pan Am gonna go to, and it's the rumor
Who is
right
Pan
now.
Am?
The
Who
rumor
is
right now is it's whoever someone's already signed, like bought it, and they're just waiting until the end of the month, and it's like, But Pan Am is kind of shit,
great.
like 10 miles per.
Just like imagine a parallel where the new Rock Island had the funds to purchase Pan Am. That would be hot.
I know. Oh yeah, the new
That
Rock
was-
Island. That's a thing. Rock
Yeah,
Island
that's
Rail.
a great thing. That's a base
It's the
thing.
most blessed thing.
Yes.
Actually, is there any updates on the new Rock Island?
I think they're gonna paint their brand new dash something.
So
whatever
yeah,
the hell it's called.
the Rock Island Railroad was reborn, guys, and now it's a short line in Northwest Mississippi.
Hell yeah, as it should be.
Hold up. So, yeah, Rock Island did not die in 1980. Rock Island.
It just went into hibernation.
It just went into hibernation.
It
Yeah.
lost a lot of weight. Lost a lot of weight.
Let's check their Facebook. K-Master, the big retard, says Pan Am be vibing though, those CSX units. Pan Am CSX units are like, the ones that they don't bother to paint are just horrible. So yeah, this is them. They operate in Northwest Mississippi. It's pretty nice. They acquired some GE shit, and a
gonna
Meridian
start
and
the
Big
mic.
B caboose.
It's a nice little cove. I might set up camp here.
Yeah, all that stuff is pretty nice. Canadian Nationals selling a bunch of lines in Wisconsin. Maybe New Rock Island would buy them. But okay, here's the thing. Everyone's like, maybe the new Rock Island should buy this. You do realize that they're still just starting out, and it's still buying another
Are
rail
people
line would
actually
be a
saying
huge
that? Are
expense.
people actually saying that? Some
People are like,
tiny
oh, they
asshole-
should buy stuff off of Sienna in Wisconsin. They're like, and I'm like,
Hmm.
you do realize New Rock Island has like a grand total of like 6 employees, right?
Single employee.
Yeah. If they would buy anything, I bet you it would be somewhere in Mississippi or like the nearby region. It wouldn't be somewhere all the way up in like fucking Wisconsin.
Rail fans, hey, wanna go at trackside and see some random Gevo? Sure, bro. Might not see anything. We'll still have a fun way. I need to see something.
Imagine this. Hold on, gentlemen. Imagine this group chat. Jimmy, Chaz, K-Master, Jack Falor. Let's see who else. Salty Wizard,
Bryn.
Sergeant Spam, Killer Bean, Soldier Boy, and Plymouth Rockingbird.
That would be hell on earth, but also really funny to watch.
Rock Island Rail becomes G&W? Nah. Oh yeah, G&W is another name floated to be the guy buying fucking Pan Am. Honestly, anyone would be better than Pan Am at this point, running on that
Pan Am.
railroad.
You know what? You know what, Steven?
K-Master, no, we would not let you in that group.
I wanna create a chat full of everyone that's from the completely different directions. If you know what I mean. Just everyone, all different, weird, quirky people in one group chat.
I can imagine. No. Add fucking Brooke in there. Oh God.
That's why I said Soldier Boy.
I was like, who's Soldier Boy? I'm retarded. Never mind. Okay. Rail Brooke. Oh God.
Oh god. So
I'm a retard.
So yeah, this is that meme. K-Master, this is you. You're a 12-year-old foamer. This is us.
Hey, be nice.
Everyone's
Hey, look, be
bullying
nice to
K-Master.
folks. Let's not be
This
mean to
is
people.
Unfair, guys. Come on. This isn't a bully stream. This isn't a bully
Be nice,
stream.
Michael. Be nice.
All right,
Come
I
on,
apologize.
Michael.
Actually, if we want to complain about people, Nevin Karras is a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Everyone hates Nevin now. Bully him.
I don't understand why I
isn't
didn't
it funny?
do this
I
earlier.
always find it funny how Jupiter let Nevin back in so fast with open arms, and now Nevin is in the new Sewer Pig server, and it's been revealed that Nevin wants to hack Jupiter and do all this bad shit to him. And be
Yeah, I
Black Pearl
literally, whenever I saw that he was giving Nevin a second chance, I wanted to yell my head off at Jupiter, saying, "What are you literally so fucking stupid?
Yes,
You're
Nevin
putting
Karras
fuel
will
on the
never change.
fire. You do
He
not
will
know
never
this
change.
man."
Okay, can we just explain what happened with Nevin? real quick, just to kind of clear
I'm
up
not going to
everything.
explain. I don't want to deal with it.
It's such a big rabbit hole. Such a deep rabbit hole.
Okay, so basic idea, Nevin started raiding servers using the sewer pigs, and the sewer pigs got shut down, and then Nevin got all of us banned from FCNN, even though we didn't do anything on FCNN, it was just him.
Yes.
Because I thought the Arkansas Locomotive Works server was the server that they were organizing all the raids from, and then that server got deleted, and it was just a big mess. And now we all just block Nevin because he's an asshole.
Nevin Karab.
Yeah, I officially
Karab.
denounce Nevin Karab.
The man who said the N-word on stream. What a
Yes.
virgin.
On this podcast that I had to
Yeah, on
delete.
this podcast.
Oh, God.
Oh, dragon. Oh, God, dragon. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Anyway, something a bit more happy, like, what have y'all been doing in other shit games? Like, Brandon, have you been doing any Gmod stuff? Steven,
No,
you?
I'm getting kind of tired of Gmod, to be quite honest. I've been trying to take a break from it. But hopefully you can
Good
get
idea,
the
Gmod.
hopefully you're getting the signs I am giving you.
What else? So yeah, I'm working on my 200 subscriber special video. I just need to find the right music for it.
YouTube's a dick about like with music nowadays.
Yeah, but anyways, I think we've kind of run out of shit to talk about. Honestly, I don't want
And
to
that's
drag
when
this
we
on.
end the stream.
I don't want to drag this on longer than it already needs to be. But so thank you all for. You two want to say anything before the stream ends?
Thank you all
KFC's
for
garbage
watching, and
Popeyes is infinitely better.
Lee's is actually better. This is
Brandon,
coming from Kentucky.
Brandon, what do you want to say?
KFC is bad, Lee's is better. This is coming from a guy who lives in Kentucky.
All right.
I love how KFC's from Corbin.
Yeah, I drove through Corbin. But anyways,
Corbin.
thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to these two gentlemen, Jeep Studios
Hello.
and BMI Rail Link. They're both, if you go to my channel and you see my friends,
Real
they're
boy.
underneath there. So please subscribe
Yes.
to them. Anyways, if you're watching on Twitch, please give me a follow. If you're watching on YouTube or BitChute, please like, subscribe, and comment. Join the Discord server for more big epic, and I will see you two. I'll see you. Well, I'm going to talk to you after this, but I'll see everyone in the next one.